Imagine this. One of the greatest players in NBA history, LeBron James, is on your team, but he's injured. Not just missing a few games, completely sidelined. And somehow, your team isn't just surviving without him. It's dominating. No LeBron. No problem. The Los Angeles Lakers have opened the season on fire, winning 6 of their first 8 games, including 4 straight on the road, all without their franchise cornerstone touching the floor. And leading the charge? Luka Doncic, who's playing basketball on an entirely different planet. He's not just putting up MVP numbers. He's breaking the game. Through 8 games, Luka is averaging an absurd 41.3 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 8.3 assists per game. Those aren't NBA numbers. Those are video game sliders, all the way up numbers. He started the season with 3 consecutive 40-point games, something only Wilt Chamberlain had done before him. Every possession runs through him, and every time he touches the ball, defenses panic. Luka isn't the fastest guy on the court, but he controls every second of it. The game bends to his rhythm. He moves defenders like chess pieces, one step, one fake, one hesitation at a time. He's shooting 54.5% from the field, an insane efficiency for someone creating nearly every shot off the dribble. The three-point shot? Still streaky at 29%, but that's not the point. Luka's greatness isn't about volume threes. It's about pace, control, and surgical precision. When he gets to his spots, the possession is over. His playmaking has been just as devastating. The 8 assists per game don't even tell the full story. Luka's orchestrating every offensive sequence, dictating where everyone goes, when they move, and how they score. In a win against Miami, he casually dropped a 29-11-10 triple-double, and somehow, it didn't even feel like his best game of the season. He's already passed Kobe Bryant and Jerry West for the most points by a Laker through the first 4 games of a season. Think about that. A player once doubted for being too slow, now owns a record held by 2 franchise legends. Luka's brilliance has always been obvious, but in Los Angeles, surrounded by real depth and structure, it's reaching new heights. And speaking of unexpected greatness, every championship team needs that one player who explodes when no one sees it coming. For these Lakers, that player is Austin Reaves. Reaves isn't just stepping up, he's breaking out. Through 7 games, he's averaging 31 points and 9 assists, shooting 49% from the field and 90% from the line. When Luka missed 3 games, Reaves didn't blink. He averaged 40 points per game in that stretch, carrying the Lakers to multiple wins on his own. That's not a role player getting hot. That's a star being born. What makes Reaves special isn't just his scoring. It's his composure. He plays like a 10-year veteran. He reads defenses, attacks mismatches, draws contact, and never forces bad shots. Against Minnesota, he hit a game winner that felt inevitable, slicing through defenders with 0 hesitation. No panic, no nerves, just pure confidence. His efficiency tells the story. He's not chucking up contested jumpers. He's creating high-quality shots through timing, footwork, and IQ. The Lakers know it, too. They've been giving him more touches, running pick and rolls through him, and trusting his decisions like he's been doing this for years. From undrafted prospect to legitimate 30-point scorer on a title contender, Austin Reaves' rise is one of the best stories in basketball. But what makes this Lakers team truly dangerous isn't just the Luka Reaves star duo, it's the depth behind them. For the first time in years, the Lakers don't collapse when their stars rest. They reload. Jake LaRavia has been one of the biggest revelations. Off the bench, he's averaging 13 points per game, shooting 60% from the field and 50% from 3. He dropped 27 points against Minnesota and 25 against Miami, becoming instant offense whenever he checks in. Marcus Smart, meanwhile, has brought his trademark defensive chaos. He's averaging just under 10 points per game, but his true value is all effort, energy, and leadership. He recently recorded his 1,000th career steal, a reminder that he's still one of the most disruptive perimeter defenders in the league. When Smart's on the court, the Lakers' defensive rating spikes dramatically. He's the tone setter, the heartbeat. And then there's DeAndre Ayton. Finally free from Phoenix's system, Ayton looks rejuvenated. He's averaging 17 points and 8 rebounds on a blistering 65% shooting. In his revenge game against Portland, he exploded for 29 points and 10 rebounds, reminding everyone why he was once a top pick. This combination of stars and reliable depth has completely changed the Lakers' identity. They're no longer dependent on LeBron's brilliance to stay afloat. They're thriving without him. The ball movement is crisp, the chemistry is obvious, and the confidence is contagious. So, what happens when LeBron James comes back? That's the scary part. If the Lakers are already this dominant without him, imagine what they'll look like with their leader returning, rested, and hungry. Luka's MVP-level control, Reeves' scoring leap, Ayton's resurgence, Smart's defensive anchor. It all adds up to something special. The Lakers have built a roster that's deep, balanced, and finally consistent. And with Luka Doncic leading the charge, the once impossible is starting to look inevitable. LeBron James might actually win his 5th ring, and when that happens, the GOAT conversation might finally start tipping in his favor. Imagine this asterisk Rui Hachimura drops 28 points on 66% shooting. And that's on a night when both Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are out. Nick Smith Jr., a two-way contract guy most fans barely know, comes off the bench and buries 5 threes for 25 points. That's not luck. That's culture. That's the kind of next man up mentality that turns talented teams into contenders. Look at the numbers. The Lakers rank second in field goal percentage at 52%, averaging 119 points per game, and sit 7th in paint points. They're winning the physical battle every night. Sure, they're shooting just 33% from 3, but it doesn't matter. Their 27 assists per game keep the ball flying, defenses rotating, and shooters open. This isn't a one-man show anymore. It's a system, and it's built to last. LeBron James' absence was supposed to sink this team. Instead, it's clarified everything. He's been out with sciatica, a nerve issue that can linger, and the Lakers are wisely being patient. Why rush him when you're 6-2 and thriving? The truth is, the Lakers have finally learned how to win without depending on LeBron. That's been their Achilles heel for years. Every possession used to run through him, and the moment he sat, the offense fell apart. Now Luka and Reeves have taken ownership. They've carried the load, and in doing so, have sharpened the team's identity. When LeBron returns, he won't need to play 38 minutes a night anymore. He can slide into a 30-minute rhythm, conserve energy, and pick his spots. That's how you extend not just a season, but a legacy. It's how you keep the championship window wide open. The Lakers are thriving without LeBron, and that's what makes his return so terrifying. Because when he's back, the team won't just be good. They'll be unpredictable. Think about trying to defend a lineup featuring Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves, 3 elite playmakers who can all score, pass, and read the floor like chess grandmasters. Put your best defender on Luka? LeBron slices you up with a cross-court laser. Double LeBron? Luka punishes you with a step-back 3. Forget about Reeves for a second, and he'll quietly drop 30 before you even realize it. All 3 process the game on a higher level. They'll exploit mismatches, rotate perfectly, and generate open looks for shooters like Jake LaRavia or Marcus Smart all night long. And that's before you even consider the pick-and-roll potential. Luka and DeAndre Ayton already have chemistry, but now imagine that same action with LeBron as the screener or cutter. You can't guard everything. No matter what you choose, you're wrong. Defensively, this group has the tools to be elite. LeBron's communication and rotations raise the entire team's defensive IQ. Smart brings his signature intensity and ball pressure. Ayton protects the rim, while Hachimura, Reeves, and LaRavia switch seamlessly across positions. Add it up, and you have a squad that could realistically finish top 5 on both ends of the floor. This is the most balanced Lakers roster we've seen in years, maybe since the bubble championship. They have stars who can create, shooters who can punish mistakes, defenders who can switch, and a bench that doesn't just fill minutes. It contributes. But with success comes new pressure, and the Lakers have a few looming questions. First, can Luka sustain this pace? Averaging over 41 points per game isn't realistic forever. But even if he settles at 32, 10, 8, that's still MVP-level production. His efficiency and command of the offense aren't flukes. They're the product of complete control. Second, how will Reeves adapt when LeBron returns? He's been the clear number 2 option, brimming with confidence. But once LeBron's back, touches will shrink. Can he maintain this aggression without forcing bad shots? That balance between freedom and structure will define their ceiling. Third, Can they stay healthy? LeBron's back issues, Aiden's past durability questions, and Reeves' heavy workload all need careful management. Thankfully, this team has the depth to handle it. LaRavia, Smart, Hungrier, and Smith Jr. give the Lakers flexibility they've never had before. And finally, will chemistry survive the spotlight? Winning's easy when everyone's eating. But when rotations tighten and playoff pressure hits, egos tend to surface. That's where most teams crack. Yet, so far, this Lakers group feels different. They celebrate each other's success. They buy into the system. They play for each other, not just next to each other. That's the difference between a good team and a true contender. Right now, the Lakers' dominance isn't about luck. It's about identity. Luka's brilliance drives the engine. Reeves provides balance and composure. The depth brings consistency. And soon, LeBron will return to complete the machine. They're winning on the road, handling adversity, and showing mental toughness that hasn't existed in LA since the championship run. It's early, just 8 games into the season, but you can feel something real forming. The arrogance of past years is gone, replaced by focus. The chaos is gone, replaced by chemistry. This team looks hungry. So here we are. The Lakers are 6-2, undefeated on the road, top 2 in efficiency. All without LeBron James. Luka Doncic is having a historic start. Austin Reeves is emerging as a legitimate co-star. And the supporting cast? Deeper and more dependable than anyone imagined. It's too early to crown them champions, but one thing's certain. This is the most complete Lakers team in years. They have the stars, they have the structure, and soon they'll have LeBron back to finish what's already been building. Because when a team can win without its best player, when every man in the rotation contributes, when multiple stars can take over any night, that's not luck. That's dominance. And the rest of the Western Conference better pay attention, because the Lakers aren't coming. They're already here.